I did it, don't he? And all I want is my wife, my Sue, and my baby. That's all I want.
Tell me your son.
He's finished now, you know that, don't you? They're not going to put up with this. They're going to kick him out.
Afternoon.
Get him out of my sight. Leave me to bury my son.
One of the ways we traditionally start these videos is to ask what was your first memory of Brookside, really. So we'll come down to Mickey and ask you. You actually remember your very first, what the actual scene was?
I think it was when he turned up at the door with the money for Edna Cross, the winnings from the betting scam. Because he used to go and run the bets for Edna, and they couldn't let Harry know.
Edna?
Oh, come on, H, I'm in a hurry.
What? Oh, I lost Sinbad.
All right, girl.
Do we owe him 5 weeks?
Sinbad, I paid you every time.
He doesn't understand, Edna. You owe me for this house once, right, but I've done the bungalow 4 times, haven't I?
You must be joking, pal. If you're daft enough to clean the windows on an empty bungalow, that's your problem, not mine.
Well, you own it now, don't you?
Now, yes, but not when you clean the windows.
Well, what am I going to do for me money?
You better sell him Partridge.
And where's he?
Q8.
You are? Q8? Oh, that's great, isn't it? What, you going to pay me in sand?
Sinbad, I'll pay you.
Oh, you're not a bad one, Edna.
Out of my winnings.
Oh.
What do you mean, oh?
Well, I didn't get the bet on in time, Edna.
You didn't? Well, what am I going to do? Marie and George are spending it right now.
I'm sorry, girl.
And then he pinched Barry Grant's ladder. Now I wasn't sure. I'm not sure now whether that was the first thing it did or whether it was the second thing it did.
What about you, Vince? What was your first kind of memory of Brookside?
When I used to watch it ages ago, I mean, it's funny when you get images of things, and just thought about it before, and it's still, I think it still goes today, and it mainly concerns Brian and Ush, you know, Barry Grant, and it always seemed to be them two somehow, you know. It was a bit focal when I used to watch it them days, and it's still now at the football matches, you see them all, when we go to Anfield, you know, the fans of the opposition. Invariably, it must be half a dozen games at least in the season, but they all put these wigs on. Calm down. Do you remember the Dixons, who have changed dramatically over the years? They came in, there were Tinkers Festival. They went in, they'd sell it mangled back, and it was all on the front of his house, much to sort of Farnham's annoyance. I was looking through, so we'd come in, and little Tony, the original Tony, carrying mangles in, like I say, and everything. And then the first lines, I come out and I say to TV, right, love, what's for breakfast this morning? She going, you get no breakfast? Tony Dixon. Tony Dixon. Are you deaf? Sorry.
Tony Dixon. Tony? Tony, are you deaf?
So we had Chris Johnson, who was the director. That's what anyone does. And he set the tone with the Dixons, and we got all this rubbish around. Yeah. And we go, right, what's for breakfast? And he goes, can you take it down? Well, I didn't know what take it down meant, you see. So I went, fine. What's for breakfast today?
What are we doing for brekkie, love?
Nothing, until I can see a bit of grass.
Right, come on, kids, you heard your mother.
What about you, Steve?
I was about second choice for Max Farnham. I turned up here at the Farnhams, and we had a few scenes cut because we couldn't get it right.
So, nothing changed, really, is it?
No. Actually, we started in February, but we didn't come on the screen until around about November. Because when I turned up, there was Billy and Sheila's
we still
wedding.
persisted, though, didn't we?
And there was lots of cars out in the close, and Max couldn't get in, couldn't get his Volvo into the house that he was buying. Sinbad thought that I was the bloke with the shotgun. Godden.
Gangster.
Yeah. And so you took a swing at me, and
Jimmy! Jimmy! Oh! Come on!
It was at the wedding, wasn't it?
that's right. It was the wedding with Billy and Sheila,
Yeah.
which was good. But I had all these 6-suited gentlemen standing in front of me.
That's not him, you dippy. That's not him. Whoever it is, I'm not him.
Well, who are you?
The new owner of number 7, Max. Oh, nice one, Jimmy.
They're all making me laugh, you know, and I was the only professional on the set, really.
Hang on,
That
we
was
were all
the scene.
making
That was
him
the
laugh.
scene as well when he turned round to the director and said, "I'm sorry I got that wrong." They all made me laugh.
Snitched on us, so we
we
knew
soon
sort of...
sorted them out on that one.
So I've been very popular ever since.
Yeah. What was your first memory, Dean?
I do remember coming for the audition because all the company was on Brookside Close at the time, so I came here for it. And I remember bumping into you before I went in. And John said to me, "Oh, what are you up for, Dean?" Because we knew each other. We'd met before I came to Brookside. So I said, "Oh, I don't know. I've just come up for some part or other." And he said, "Oh, they're looking for Jimmy today. That's my brother." So we said, "Best luck." I went, "Oh, well, I probably won't get it," but I did.
So
We're taken for twins all the time.
we played brothers.
But I remember the first scene that we did.
Same shirt. Colour coded, yeah. Same shirt. I knew he was wearing this one today.
Yeah, but the first scene we did together was set in the Corkill's kitchen, and Jimmy had come round to see Billy because he was about to appear in court for assaulting the Tracy school teacher. That's right. So Jimmy was coming around to give him some advice on how to behave in court when you're up before the beak.
Yeah.
And I remember we'd gone for the first take, and I think it was either a shot on John or it was a master shot, and someone had come up with the idea that Jimmy should have a can of beer, be drinking a can of beer, be all relaxed, and you know. I said, okay, so we go for the master shot. I open the can of beer. As he's talking, I take a sip, and then I say a line, and you know, ended up drinking half of it. And they said, "Great, okay, that's fine. We bought that. Okay, we're moving round now, Dean, to your shot." I went, "Oh yeah, okay." And the floor manager came up and said, "Now your continuity on this is," and I went, "Continuity? What's that?" It was my first TV job. He said, "Yes, your continuity is on your third word, you picked the can up. On your second line, you opened it. On the third speech, you put it to your mouth. Didn't take a drink, you put it down." And I was like a bag of nerves on this first one, so I do remember that vividly.
If I offer no evidence, I could go down for what? 3 months? How will Joe manage, do you think?
Never mind, Doreen. How will you?
I do it standing on my head. Besides, the most likely thing I'll get is a suspended sentence. I've got things going for me. Previous good character, householder in work.
You're wrong there, Billy. Look, if I was in your position, I wouldn't go sacrificing myself. I'd say, you got yourself into it, girl. You stand up there and talk and help me out.
Ah, but you wouldn't know.
It's not all arts and flowers with girls at that age, Billy. They matured that early. Now it's an old fact.
Yeah. I've got used to continuity now.
You're a bit better at it now,
I
I
do the
them
old trick now. Just keep our hands in our pockets.
Yeah, we
Don't do anything. Just say the lines.
Stand it like either like that, or your hands in your pocket.
No continuity.
What about you, John? What was your first?
I've got 2 early memories.
Yeah.
The first one was when they were casting for a teacher, Sweeney Todd. I went along and I thought, I'll be a bit like the teacher, so I thought he'd be from McGull or somewhere posh part of Liverpool, so he spoke with a very nice sort of Liverpool accent like that, you know.
I won't ask you again, Grant. Why did you do it? Well?
It was a joke, sir.
Speak up, lad.
It was a joke, sir.
So it was, in the end, I got the teacher and I thought, great. I thought I wouldn't get another chance of playing another character because it was, I think it was about 83, and I came back to be seen as Billy in 85. So I thought I better come back, you know, so a bit like Billy, like, you know. So I was in the, I was talking to everyone like that. I thought, see me as the teacher, they might pigeonhole me as this teacher. So I've got to come in and bring something with me as Billy. So I thought, that's it, and obviously cracked it after weeks and weeks of auditions.
What was the first scene that you did? Do you remember?
The first scene was the Corkills coming from the council estate where they'd lived. This was their first private house. In a removal van, coming around the corner as there was a funeral coming past them going out. So it was like sort of one going in, the other one going out.
Did you see that back there?
The funeral?
It came from here. What a welcome.
Hey, I'd sooner be travelling in one of these than one of them.
I wonder who's died.
No one's got the curtain shut.
They won't do that, not round here.
Are we going to stand around here all day or what? And I remember it felt a real nana because we were like stood in a line watching this funeral. And I felt really uncomfortable going, I'd like to move here in this scene, but I'm new. So I'll wait until they say you can label you are new.
What about you, Brian?
Mine was the builder's yard where Terry worked, but Barry would always come and get his knock-off gear and things like that. And the scene was Barry would drive in, pull him out, pull in front of him in the forklift truck, stop, jump off and start moaning at him while he's come to the builder's yard. And as we were doing that, the forklift truck went past us, and the 2 forks on the forklift truck went straight through the grill and into the radiator of the Jag, and someone shouted out from the office, "Oh, I forgot to tell you, the handbrake doesn't work." So I thought, that's wonderful, that's a good start.
What's it also like being in a long runner and having a character that you carry around with you? I mean, does it affect you? Affect you personally? Does it affect?
Well, yeah, I mean, it does. It affects how people view your life, and then you have to make certain adjustments in your life because of the way it affects other people, I think.
I've never had any problem with people who view the show, because generally speaking, they love the character, no matter whether he's up to bad things or whatever. When my character was responsible for killing Frank Rogers and Tony Dixon, you know, I used to get people saying, "Oh, you're going to be in trouble now if you get caught." Not you so-and-so for doing that.
Nearly there.
Na 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 na.
Look at that idiot. What's he doing? I think he's been drinking. Frank!
I found an awful lot of people used to, you know, say that cork or whatever, you know, and so maybe people say things to you, yeah, and they say these things to you what you want to hear, don't they? You know,
and
I think,
even though I'm not in the programme anymore, you get sponsors coming up and say, "You want to go back and sort your Jimmy out, you know, because he's on drugs, he's killing people, he's killing himself." You know.
Apart from that,
so why aren't you doing something about it? So that's how far the belief goes. It goes right.
And you've been
right
gone for
afterwards.
5 years.
Yeah.
and you can't let it really take you over or run your personal life, can you? I mean, people do want to talk to you because of the character. How many fellas have said to you, I don't watch it myself, like, you know, but
then they rattle the storyline. It's like that thing you say about people associating themselves with the characters, the long-running characters like these here. They do have a lot of sympathy for them, because when my character was involved with the cult stuff, they'd always be saying, "I tell you, want to get rid of that Simon, he's no good." Because he was only a short-term character, so they didn't like that character. And they were always like on Terry's side because of all the bad things that's happened in his life, etc. But when Simon and Terry had Barry tied up in the house, I got people come up and going, "Oh, that's a terrible thing you're doing to Barry." And I said, "But what about all the things he's done to Terry?" The memories are very short. They said, "Oh yeah, but forgive and forget, lad."
Take the tape off and feed him, will you, Terry? We've been praying for you all night. You should be grateful.
Look, Hugh, the joke's over now.
This isn't a joke. This is real. Feeling hungry today, are we?
Look, people are going to be looking for me, you know. I employ people. I've got business contacts.
You said that yesterday, but no one come looking.
Because nobody knows you're here. No one even cares about you.
Look, don't kid yourself, the pair of you. Terry, tell them, will you? People are going to come looking for me.
I know plenty of people, but nobody will be bothered.
Look, when did you start falling for all this rubbish, yeah?
He's killed me wife, he's done this, he's murdered somebody else, he's done this, he's done that.
Yeah, but he's all right.
But apart from that, he couldn't win, you know what I mean? It's like...
I remember once, after we did the robbery scenes, where Billy robs the supermarket and everything, I went out to this do, I think it was in town somewhere, and I was having a drink, and this fella suited at the bar. He went, "Billy, come here." So I went, he went, "Come here, now." So he looked hard, this fella, so I thought I'd better go over. So he goes, "You know the robbery?" I went, "Yeah." He went, "Next time, get a table." I went, I said, "It's just a prop. You know, it's, he goes, "No, it's get a turbo. That was a clapped-out Cortina. Getaway drivers don't use clapped-out Cortinas."
Oh, please, mate. For God's sake, don't die on me, please. Don't die on me now. Please.
Someone in a bad way here. In the car, he needs help. As I was walking away again, he went, Billy, come here. I said, what? He goes, give us your autograph. He says, not for me, it's not for the wife, I don't watch it. I don't watch it. He told me the story.
Yeah. What about you, Steve, and your, like, ex-wives?
Ex-wives, yeah. People stop me in the street saying, well, I'm going to go back to my ex-wife, you know, but there's no disrespect to Gabby, who plays Patricia, of course, but no, I don't. I can make a difference, obviously, between my kids and the kids in the programme. But I think it was particularly poignant. And again, from what we were talking about before, about it depends what sort of storyline you're going through. The Down syndrome storyline was particularly quite hard-hitting, and I think somebody was saying before, when you finish working with Anna, who plays little Alice, you know, you can't just switch off at the end of it and get in your car and drive back. You know, you're left with that, especially if you've been working on the set for 4 or 5 hours.
She is so delicate, so vulnerable. And I know how strong we've got to be for her, but that's what frightens me. I don't think I've got that strength. I don't think I've got what it takes. And I can't stand all the sympathy. People constantly being nice, everyone feeling sorry for us all the time. I don't want to be seen as a charity case.
Forget other people. You stood by me every step of this pregnancy. Once we'd made the decision, you were with me all the way. We've been through so much together. And despite all the times I thought I might lose you, my illness, Susanna, at the end of the day, you were always here for me. You can't give up on me now. We've got to be stronger than ever this time. We've really got to be together on this one, for Alice's sake. And you've got to stop thinking of her as just a Down syndrome baby. She's a baby, a human being with Downs. There's a massive difference. She's just Alice. Please, Max. Hold her. Let her know you love her.
I think it does have quite an impact on the audience, but I can, you know, you take it in your stride. I think sometimes when I'm in bed with Patricia,
Oh, really?
Yeah, not on screen. I mean, there is a difference, yeah, because she's different to my wife, and.
What was the question?
No, I don't have a problem. No, I don't have a problem.
What's it like for you, John? Because you had to look after teenagers, didn't you, in the programme? But your own kids are younger than that, aren't they?
Yeah, well, at the time, like, my daughter was only 3, so I was hitched to a family with teenage children, so it was out of my experience. But I've learned a bit about teenagers, so my daughter's 13 now, so I can handle her.
He's been in fights before. It's never bothered you. No. Well?
This one was different, Mum.
How?
How? Buttered the teacher.
Oh, my God.
Why? Hey, you just fancied a change, did you, eh? Huh? You got bored with having all kinds of lumber with your mates. You thought you'd step up a weight.
Billy.
He's finished now, you know that, don't you? They're not going to put up with this. They're going to kick him out. God blimey, there's kids leaving school with A levels, O levels, X, Y, Z levels, and they can't even get a job. What chance has this pothead got when he's been expelled?
Who's taken off now?
I've got every right to take off. God blimey.
He's not expelled yet.
Oh, you're joking, aren't you? Oh, no, they won't expel him. They'll lock him up. Button the teacher.
You're going to have to phone up work.
What? Why?
We're going up to school.
Well, I'm not going, girl.
Billy?
What? I'm not going to lose me bonus and a day's pay for the likes of him.
The thing is, when you're starting off as a new family altogether, like Kate Fitzgerald and the 2 kids and that, you're starting off all together, so you have the same history, so you build up a relationship along the way. But halfway through, after when Kate leaves and Billy takes up with Sheila, in fact, it was a storyline I never thought would work at all. But I was proved wrong by a lot of people, because it was a bit of a challenge in a way, that these 2 characters who were so different that they would actually... And the thing that did work in it was, obviously, the writing and everything, but also the relationship of opposites that worked. And it was like a love relationship rather than sort of a build-up of, you know, sort of familiarity.
Yeah.
So it was a good challenge.
I am. I'm always happy.
No, you're not. Come on, what is it?
Well, it's about this priest in South Africa. And falls in love, comes to Liverpool and gets married.
Oh, yeah? What's it called?
Love with no regrets.
With you, Mick, I mean, with part of the storyline, I suppose with you as well, Brian, isn't it? It's been that kind of like quest for family, hasn't it?
Yeah, for Terry has, because he never achieved it in the end, did he? You know, he was always on the verge of it, and then, as usual, he lost everything.
The bitches have been round here. What'd they say? It was about suing the baby. Danny?
No, not Danny, the other baby, the one she was pregnant with.
What'd they say?
I thought it was a fancy fella's just like Danny was, but it was wrong, wasn't I? It was mine, my wife, my kids, and they're both dead. Why did this have to happen, eh? What is all this crap, eh? People dying, babies, police, papers, and they all think I did it, don't they? And all I want is my wife, my Sue, and my baby. That's all I want.
Oh, my son.
What am I going to do? I wish I was dead. That family that Terry had, and dealing with that, the fact that he lost everything, you know, that was a difficult time.
We have entrusted Susan and Daniel's bodies to God's merciful keeping, and we now commit their bodies to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who died, was buried and rose again for us. To the only wise God our Saviour be glory and majesty, dominion and power both now and forever.
But it was good stuff to do. I wasn't in a situation then with a family and anything like that to, you know, to compare those things. It was, so I was always, I'd put myself on the outside of it and just think of myself sometimes as what I would do in those positions. And it was, as I say, it was just always sad that Terry lost everything, you know. I'd be doing, say, 8 scenes a day and everyone was crying, and the next day would be the same. That went on for like 3 weeks. It really did get to the point where you would start getting a little bit depressed about it, and you have to snap
when
out
you
of it
first
and
come
get
into
away
the
from
show
it.
and you've got this family, this new family, and obviously it's a brand new part of your life and you're acting it as such, but as the time goes on, obviously the longer that you're in it, then you sort of become part of that family, if you know what I mean. You know, your character takes over and you mix it, it comes in, and although it's completely different from your home life, you do find it is like a home life on the same.
It's a working relationship, isn't it?
I think you develop two sets of instincts, don't you? You develop a set of instincts for your character.
Yes.
And the longer it goes on, you can act on that other level. You know, you can sort of, there's another sort of line, and you sort of go, well, yeah, that's what he'd do. I mean, I sort of find that, like, with my character as the eternal sort of optimist, But you said the word there before, it was like a quest for a family, you know, which colours his way of thinking about everything. He just thinks that sort of, here's a family, here's a ready-made family. And that might be part of the reason why he sort of like, does he love this girl, is he love her, or does she really love him, or what are they both looking for? There's all that kind of complication involved. And of course, you got the two girls, and he feels like a dad to them. But he's as far removed to them as he could possibly ever be, and it's the fact that he just wants to be in there.
Sinbad, they're brilliant! How did you know I wanted these?
Because you've been nagging your mum non-stop about them for a year, that's why.
Thanks. And thanks for my sweatshirts, really like them.
Yeah, and thanks to the watch, it's beautiful.
Yeah, well, should help you to get to work on time. No more excuses for being late, eh?
Which is something we could give you. I was a bit guilty.
Oh, don't be daft. You give me the best presents I could hope for. You lot, that'll do me. The relationship with Marcia, I felt was a good one because they were alike. There was a sort of, they both sort of found each other. There was a kind of thing, well, oh, they were hitting it off with each other and then they liked each other. Then all of a sudden, it sort of, the natural thing happened.
Why are we here?
Yeah.
Spoiled everything.
How do you mean, Mass? I mean, I only thought, like...
You've only spoiled everything because of this. It's Valentine's Day. It's a leap year. I was going to ask you to marry me.
The Joy Dash storyline was probably the heaviest, wasn't it, that you've done? I mean, did that ever go home with you, in a sense?
I took the mood home sometimes, but never ever because of again, what we're saying about the long-term thing. Yeah. It's like, it's an empathy that you have with the character and with the other characters. Your emotion comes from that. I mean, I found it like we did the scene in the back where we had to dig the body up, and it was very emotional. We had, hang on, I mean, this guy's, you know, what am I doing? I'm digging his body up to try and get a ring off, you know, and then the kid comes through, and little Beth comes in, and he draws his strength from her because he feels protected towards her. And we found it quite easy to do, you know. It was like, oh, we just went along with the actual emotion.
It's all right. I can do this. We can't risk Brenna making any more trouble. And she will if she doesn't get what she wants.
Come on. Let's do it together. Come on. I was wrecked for a couple of days after that because I really felt that, you know, like I sort of, and my wife has to say to me, you know, you've got to draw the line, you can't come. You're sometimes in that mood. I go home and my life is completely different at home than what it is for the character, but I was fine.
It's why somebody dig the garden.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? But that's it. I mean, you know, you do. It's the mood thing. I mean, we made the point about if it's a short-term job. I mean, you know, you can sort of, there are devices you can use by which you can get an emotion and generate an emotion. But here it comes from a real sort of feeling for the character, and you do, and so that's why it's harder to shake off. We can shake our characters off, but sometimes you just can't shake them.
And also the other thing is what Dean was saying earlier, that because it's progressive drama as well, you can pick up on that in the audience's
Yeah, but you not find because you work with people that close though, that, I mean, like you say, you finish up being a family on set. For instance, I still think, purely from personal point of view, the best scene that I've ever been involved with was when the Dixons had a breakfast scene. And if it just over them on, it come in, you know, just like a family like that would do. For instance, Ron's cooking the, you know, them cooking the dinner.
Oh, is this for me? I'm starving.
Jackie, leave that alone. That's mine.
Oh, we are. Been up since 6 in the morning, and I must have swam 40 lengths without a bite to eat. Come on, pretend you're the curtains up for once in your life.
Jacqueline, there is plenty more in the fridge.
Yeah, well, I haven't got time to cook it. Come on.
Making me do all for 2 in 59.2 seconds. Best time yet. And I beat Kathy McGuinness.
Go away.
Yeah. You really? I'm starving.
And he's just got this, he just made himself a cup of tea in the breakfast, and he put it down, he turned around to get the cup of tea, and in comes Jack. He goes, oh, thanks a lot, Dad. Go on then, have it. Cheers, Dad. I meant the breakfast, you. And while he's talking there, Mike's come in the other end. He turned out to get tea, and Mike's drinking the tea and reading the paper, you know. Yeah. And that's a family thing. That's coming home, and it all happens together. And that's the best thing. That's the best thing I've ever enjoyed, actually.
Yeah. That's why it's interesting, the casting of families, husbands and wives. Now, from my point of view, in the very first episode, the very first scene that we ever did, Jackie was mentioned all those years ago, and it was many years before she actually came on screen and we saw her. Jimmy had this affair with Kathy and then that finished. And then the writers and yourself, the team, decided to bring in this character, and we would now eventually see Jackie that we'd heard about for so many years.
I'd heard about the Corkills. Everybody had. I should have trusted my original instincts instead of ending up being part of the family.
Everything is going to be all right. Okay. Did pester a bit, didn't I? I can remember I kept coming into the shop.
Yeah, about 3 or 4 times a day. Morning paper, back for ciggies. Sometimes back 10 minutes later for matches. Then finishing off with evening paper.
That's because I loved you. I still do. I do. What I find interesting at the moment is she's on holiday for about 3 weeks, right? She's not around, so I'm playing all of my scenes with other people. And there's a part of me that misses playing the scenes with her. It's simply because you do work so closely together.
There's one thing I just want to say about all of us, about all the characters in this. Each one of us have all had the opportunity and the chance to have a crack at something dramatic and something good, which in a lot of programs you never get that opportunity.
You never get the chance
and in a program like this, you get the continuity of character, and you also get a crack at good drama, and that's worth a hell of a lot.
And that does sustain
and something
you.
to take away with you. Some actors in a lifetime don't get the opportunity that we've had.
I think also, as well, being in something like this, because everyone thinks it's just normal run-of-the-mill, you're looking for that opportunity, to be given that opportunity where you think you can prove how good an actor, or you think you can do that job. And I was very fortunate. I had quite a lot of storylines that were like, went the complete opposite to what I'd been doing. I found out things about myself as an actor that I probably wouldn't have had the opportunity anywhere, you know, to do those things.
What's the most dramatic thing you've done?
I can say straight away, one of the most memorable scenes I've ever done in Brookside was it was the aftermath of using Billy Corkill's garden as a right of way for the close, because there was a hole built in the close, and everyone drove over Billy's garden. Now at the time, Corkill was going through unemployment. His wife, he was suspecting his wife was having an affair with a dentist. His whole world, his whole family were falling down. Now, and also the timing of that was marvellous, because at the time, I mean, there is still a lot of unemployment in Liverpool, but at the time it was at its heaviest, one of its heaviest periods of a lot of men, not just in Liverpool, but all over the country, that were going through similar experiences to Billy. And all that, it was a gift to get material like that and to actually be able to do it, because whenever I spoke to people in the street now, they're going, hey, I felt like that. You exercised all my feelings on that screen, because when you got in the car and drove round them gardens and did everything, you said you got everything out.
There's no one to blame. All I ever tried to do was to make ends meet, but I can't make them meet anymore. There's no one to blame.
Come on! Come on, I'm only a dollite! Who else wants to clap on me? Come on! Come on! Hey, you can have me wife for a fiver if you want! Come on! I'm only a dolly! Drive over me lawn! Come on, drive over me bloody lawn! Doesn't matter, I'm only a dollite!
And I remember one particular actor I've been working with recently, and he just left RADA at the time. He told me this last week. He said, and we all used to watch Brookie, or you know, and he said a lot of the actors were out of work. You see, we'd all come in and watch Brookie. He says, and that night I saw you getting in that car and driving around. He went, "Hey lads, Corkill's gone mad! Get in here!" So then they all piled into the kitchen. They were all going, "Yes, Yes, and it was like one of the most memorable moments I've had. I mean, I've had lots, but that is one of the strongest.
What about you, Dean? What's your most dramatic moment?
Well, certainly all the scenes in the hospital with Tony Dixon, because the drama there it became too easy to actually just start crying.
Yeah.
Right? It's harder to actually show that you're fighting that and holding it back, and you're just on that edge.
Yeah, I'm sure he can, yeah. Take his other hand, let him know you're there.
I brought Jimmy along because, well, I want you to know how much he's been doing for you.
Say something to him,
All right, Tony?
Jimmy's been raising loads of money to take you to America and get you better. Haven't you, Jim?
Yeah, we raised over 200 quid at the club last night.
So with Jimmy's help, son, we'll have you home in no time. Be the best Christmas present ever. Won't it, Jim?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I think the best storyline I've had is the drugs one. Simply because it stretched me as an actor. It also opened up experiences to me that I had no idea about, the world of drugs and drug abuse. But with the drugs one, because it was ongoing and systematic, and my working day was always very depressing because of the scenes he had to do, and then going home at night time and learning similar scenes, it became something that affected me deeply. But it was something that I was grateful for in a way, because I think it changed part of my acting and my perception of my acting as well.
Lord, help me. I think I'm dying. Rot in hell, Jimmy. You saved me a job.
I remember, I mean, some of the most vivid memories for me is it was through the Godden storyline when the two, the brothers, you know, that sort of blood link. You know?
Well, that happened at a good time too, because Dean and I had been working together for quite a few years before that happened. So then we had to, this sort of bond that we had to show, like that, sticking together like brothers of that type do.
Billy, we've got to do something. We owe Joey Godden for both of them. Frankie and me, ma'am.
Where was he?
In the pub, laughing.
So he's out. We should have kept him in.
We should have hanged him.
And what was interesting was the lad who played Gordon, we both knew in real life as well, didn't we? Yeah.
So I get some of that powdered rhino one off a mate of mine, and it works. Apart from the side effects. I keep going round putting Land Rovers. Land Rovers.
Was he laughing at me?
No! No, Jimmy!
Oh! Oh, you!
Get off my brother, you! Get off! Stay away from my family!
The most dramatic thing you've had to do, Stephen?
I think on a domestic level, it got quite dramatic when Susanna came back on the scene, and it was Christmas time, and I was driving Susanna back to tell Patricia that I hadn't actually slept with Susanna. And we never worked out in the scripts whether we actually had or not. And Patricia not letting me back in the house, and I lost both, I think, at that time. Remember this Sega game smashing on the front drive.
Oh, you've got it all wrong. I didn't tell you because I knew you'd be upset. I know you hate her.
That's what you told me last time when Matthew had his so-called trouble at school, when you were all laughing yourselves sick behind my back.
Patricia, you're wrong. Please believe me, it's the truth.
You're lying! Now get out! Get out of this house!
Patricia, it's not true. Look, I didn't even touch her.
But you should believe him, please. Mind your own business. Now get out! Get out of this house!
Well, I haven't done anything.
I said get out! And I don't want to see you or that cow anywhere near here again. And how dare she buy you presents with our money?
You're mad.
Mad? Yes, I'm mad. I'm mad to have ever married a liar like you.
What about you, Vince?
There's been a few, really. Obviously, going on with Dean on the death of Tony, because I don't think anybody can ever really get over losing a child. I mean, even though we play it and you do it to your best ability, when you actually sit back and think about it, I mean, you know, nobody would get over losing a child. So I suppose it's even more dramatic after you've done it, if you follow what I mean. And of course, everything was involved in the way that Dee Dee cracked up, and he had to tell Dee Dee. But there was one scene I remember involved in that, when we were in the church, and Ron had to make a speech, and you know, saying about Tony, he was, you know, he wasn't a bad lad. And again, you take Dean's point, you can't cry. If you cry, I think then you lose it all. You just got to just sort of nearly get there. And everybody's been brilliant. All the staff at the General and all the neighbours, the customers, everyone. And especially two local lads. There's Sinbad, who organised Tony's appeal fund, and Jimmy Corkle, who's been there with us every step of the way. A true friend. I know that I mightn't have been the ideal father over the last couple of months of your life, son, but I'm sorry. And then, of course, Dee Dee's cracking up where she went into the nunnery. Is that the right word? Get into a nunnery, and you have to sort of react with, adapt to somebody who is actually going through a mental breakdown, which I thought she did extremely well. She did. But she's halfway there now in Ireland.
I've told Ron about the convent, but he's not convinced.
Dee, don't you think you'd be better off in hospital, love? Dee?
I want to go to the convent.
But what for, love? I mean, you could see your doctor here, can't you? Why do you want to go in a convent? What's the difference?
You won't be there. That's the difference.
Yeah, because you do so much, because you've been here for so long, you forget exactly what you've done. But it was the same scene at the graveside when Jimmy had to confess. Or he
that was right, yes,
to
that
Ron.
one, yeah. In sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life. God. Through our Lord God, Jesus Christ. Amen.
I can't.
Come on, mate.
No, don't help me. No one can help me.
Jimmy, love.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. Oh, Jackie, tell him. Tell him. You've got to tell him.
Tell me what?
Nothing.
Nothing. I killed his son. I killed your son.
What?
Me. I killed Tony. I was in the other car. The one that caused the crash.
You?
I was off my head. I was drugged up to the eyeballs. I didn't know what I was doing.
You cat. No, son.
I'm sorry.
Well, you might not know it.
I'm sorry.
Get him out of my sight. Leave me to bury my son.
Oh, Jimmy!
Certainly, a lot of the scenes that always give me a lift. I say, like, scenes I've done with Dean, and in particular, we shot one the other night, and it's a typical thing, you know, been shooting all day, and you know, we take a lot of time over certain shots, and, oh, yeah, we've got to do this, there's going to be 5 shots, we're going to think, we're going to move here, blah, 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 blah. Comes to the end of the day, we've got like a 2.5 minute scene to do, and it's like 6:15, or it's 6:25, and we've got like 5 minutes to get this in, and Dean and I are running through the lines and sort of stuff, and we've got to shout at each other, and we sort of did it. We've done it a few times, haven't we? We got to the point where it just all clicked. Oh, what are you doing? We're getting used to calls. Come on, shift.
I'm soaking here. What are you doing?
Well, it's the only way to wake you up. Come on, get in stores in an hour.
It's your idea, isn't it? Your idea.
Okay, you leave it alone.
Put away. Give me the cord. Shall it?
Look, leave it alone. Haven't you answered enough?
What's this? What's this? Oh, I get it. I get it. Put me away so you two can get it on together. Is that it? While I'm rotting in jail?
You scumbag.
Well, you can sod off, the pair of you, because I'm not going anywhere. Do you hear me?
What's the matter with you? Jimmy, get changed now. Come on.
You what?
I said get changed. I'm warning you.
Beat it, fat man.
I warned you, Jimmy.
Oh!
Ow, my hand. We ran it a few times, and we did it in one take, and it clicked, and we were both... It's a nothing.
And it's something that's interesting because it's something that you can't really rehearse. It's something that happens on
camera. It's going to happen or it's not going to happen, and that's... Paul Byatt did a scene at Beth's funeral, which was, I must say, is one of the best things, if not the best thing, I've ever seen on TV. And the kid, he ran it, and he wanted to do it right, and again, he made the point that he said he doesn't want to break it. It was easy to sort of crack if he pushes the emotion a little bit too far. He had a couple of little goals there for the rehearsal. He said, right, Paul, we're going to go for it. And he said, just give me a minute. He walked away and he come back. And he was so bang into it.
What I'm trying to say is that Beth was, first and foremost, a person. And she's not here to look after her mum and her kid sister. So I just want to say, I'm sure everyone here will try and help you go through all this. Be your real friends. Don't forget it.
We were sitting there blubbering. I mean, we were, and Paul Broughton and Lewis were sitting there blubbering, and I mean, you're killed for one of them, and sometimes you're at the bar as well, you'll get a scene and you go, oh God, I wish I'd done that or something, but sometimes it's all you can ask, and it will give you that push.
But when that happens, what you've just been talking about is the actor is allowing the audience to do the rest of the work.
Absolutely.
So when that goes out on screen, the audience are doing all the crying. If you've taken them to that pit.
What about you, Brian? I mean, what's your most dramatic moment?
God, there's been so many. There's lots. The list is endless. From stabbing the mattress.
For God's sake, what's going on?
She'll do it again on this set. Hey!
The beaten up by Tommy McCardle.
You lads ever seen a video nasty?
Hang on, Tommy, we try.
Of with Sue when he found out that Danny wasn't his baby.
He's not mine, is he?
Of course he is.
How many more times are you going to lie to me, eh?
I'm not lying.
He's not mine, is he?
Why should I be lying?
Because you're a lying cow. He's not mine, is he?
Terry.
He's not mine, is he?
Terry.
He's not mine, is he?
Terry, you're hurting me.
Not as much as you hurt me, you lying slag. He's not mine, is he?
Yes.
Well, I deserve better than that. I've only looked after him with you night and day, haven't I? I've only scraped the crap off him when he stank. I only sat with him for hours on end down at that Aussie, didn't I, when I thought he was dying. Now he's not mine, is he?
Who told you?
Don't you dare tell me he's mine once more!
Who told you?
Don't! I deserve better than you spouting that crap again, don't I, eh? Don't I?
All the death stuff.
We only want one.
I know, yeah. I'm just giving an instance, and stuff that I did when he was supposed to be going off his head and screaming around in the hospital. But none of them here. They've all left me.
What? I don't know, he was talking about Sue and Danny.
Just forget about it, for now.
Oh, God, whose fault? Hey, let's sit down, eh, mate?
I'm told you, I'm left all alone. Left all alone.
Keep it down, will you, Teddy?
All alone! Teddy!
He's going worse. It's come to the front of the queue, though, hasn't it?
I think going back to the conversation of Sue over the baby not being his was the scene that followed that with Sue Johnson, played Sheila, where he was crying his eyes out and she reveals to him that, you know, there are other people in the same boat as that, and she reveals, of course, that Barry isn't Bobby's. I think that set up. That was a nice dramatic one that I thought to set it up for much later on.
Listen, you've got to sort yourself out. You've got to snap out of it. Think about having her back.
What?
Well, think about the possibility. Think about the possibility of having Daniel as your own son. I mean, you've done it since last September, haven't you?
I can't. I loved him and I loved her. He's not mine. I can't have kids, can I? He's absolutely destroyed me, she has.
Well, at least you know. At least you know. Sue doesn't have to live a lie anymore. Not like some of us.
Apart from the dramatic things, you've all in some shape or other had to take part in quite hazardous incidents, like where we've used stunts or special effects and things. I mean, I suppose I think yours is the earliest I can remember is when the shed actually.
Well, the character had actually walked out and knocked the lamp over, so he wasn't around when it went up. So consequently, I wasn't around. I wasn't in any sort of danger or wasn't trapped inside or anything. But I know it's summer, mate, but I can chill the skin off your bones at night round here, can't I? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Whoa. But that was a bit spectacular because it burned all the side of the Collins' house. It was the shed, and it had sort of wind blew it one way, and these special effects guys are saying, "Oh no, it's calculated specially to it will actually only burn through like an inch of course, half the estate almost burned down, you know."
The skeleton in there, didn't we?
That's right, we had the skeleton, that's right, yeah. And they found the bones, of course. And people thought, oh, he's dead.
You were in a big one, weren't you, Dean? With the cowboy cuts.
Yeah, cowboy cuts was a big explosion that all the stuntmen. It was actually quite spectacular. It was the only way that Barry could, in the end, get Jimmy out of that shop. And it was spectacular. I actually went in for the afternoon when they were shooting it, and that was, I think that was much bigger than they expected, because all the canopy above the shops, which is glass, was cracked that end of the shops. I don't think they were expecting that. But it's interesting, if you slow it down on your video, you'll see one of the gas canisters flying out through the window. It really was spectacular.
No, what happened? Joking. Really? Oh, brilliant. Oh, that's really good of you, broken there, yeah. Well, perhaps you can pop in the way.
Hey, look, can you hurry up? I've got an important phone call to make here.
Oh, listen, I'm going to have to go. Some bloke's really bugging me, okay?
Thanks very much. Oh, hello, yeah. Fire brigade, please.
But the other one I was recently involved in was the burning down of the Donnelly's cabin.
We gotta go! No one messes with me or my missus. Do you hear me? Now come in. We're gonna finish this job. Yes, look at that! Get out to me! Those species big! Look at this! Come on! Look, the helicopter's coming from the floor! Look at that! All right, get a fleet outside! Go! Hey, stay off the roof! It's gonna go! Hey, get off the roof! Go! Come on, come on! Come on, get off! No! Oh, get out there! Oh, my legs are free! Go! I'm gonna blow! All right, come on! Go! Come on! Go! Go!
Myself and Stephen Donald, who plays Carl, we actually were doing those stunts ourselves, and that got quite hairy. I mean, the flames were looking round very close. But it makes it more exciting.
Oh, yeah. Plus it's cheaper for you than to use stunt.
What about you, John? You did quite a hairy car chase, didn't you?
Well, it was the start of the hairy car chase, which was... It had to be me driving, because the camera was like... Looking... Shut up, you. The camera was like sort of focused on the driver and the passenger in the front seat. And the monitor van was parked in situation in the street, so it looked just like an ordinary vehicle. And one of the robbers had to jump in the back of the car as I was pulling away and close the door really quickly. And the director at the time said, look, get as close to the monitor van as you can as you're speeding away, so it looks as if, you know, you're really... So it did a good start. It wasn't a turbo like that fellow. Did a wheel spin, took off, and this bloke kept the door open as we were going past the monitor van. It smacked against the monitor van. And they kept that in, I think, you know, when it went out. And then it sped off and fishtailed round the corner.
Go! Oh. Don't hurt me! What are you doing? Don't hurt me, for God's sake! Just give us the money! Please don't hurt me! Shane, drag him! You can't! Drag him! Start it! What are you going to do? No! Bring him in there and put a mask on him! Start it! I'm going to yell! Take it out! Stop! Stop! In your face! Start it! Start it! Down for this! I'm going down! Start it! In your face! Please let me out!
I didn't hear cut. Carried on.
Like crash. So, what about you, Brian? What sequences have you?
The bomb in the house, the Grant's house. That was what Simon had made. That was. They went out with a big bang there.
Right, I've set it. Come on, quick. Get upstairs and untie him. We've got half an hour to get away.
Everyone thought they were going to be dead, but that was a good one. The house getting blown up.
What are you doing?
We're letting you go. We've got to get out of here.
You pair of dickheads! Where's this bomb? Get rid of it! Get out!
And of course, you two have just joined us, the ranks of our stunt performers.
We just filmed doing the bungee jumping.
Yeah.
And we're both of us, it's true to say, we're not thrilled with heights.
Great view the way, Max.
And we went up in this cradle, 150 feet up in
He
the air.
gets a nosebleed on I care. Hey, we're going to be going down like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
What, just like that?
No, do you remember that film where they're both going to jump off the cliff on one side to the other? Don't worry, the ground will break our fall. Dead funny.
They die in the end.
Yeah. Can you see the girls anywhere?
No.
Oh, there they are. Run!
Sorry, Max. Sorry. I was terrified, but when I looked at him, because we were like this, when I looked at him, he was more frightened than me. And he just, all of a sudden...
We're just holding on to
it. It's a bit of banter going on in his ear. And I looked at and he suddenly just looked at it, and he just... And the director says so, that he suddenly just went, can we just bloody shoot this place? Right. This is it. Don't worry, Max. Be a doddle. Yeah.
Let's just shoot it, let's get home.
Yeah, we could see. We were there over at Chilwell. But we had to do a shot where we opened it, didn't we? We had to stand on the edge.
We could see Liverpool Football Club, we could see North Wales, we could see out towards Southport.
And you could see your whole life.
We did see, yeah, we did see all that. We'd have opened our eyes.
Well, you know what, me and Dean went round to have a look, didn't we? We were shooting that day and we went round where you were, and as I say, they were up 150 feet up in the cage. And I was saying to the lads before they went, I went, wouldn't do it.
Because there's no way.
They were like, and I mean, I would have been far worse.
And I said to you, didn't I, Mick? I said, are they in there now?
Well, but one of the people from the bungee, the people that were running it, came over and went, oh, they're all right. They decided because if they fall out, they're actually strapped to a bungee rope. 3, 2, 1, bungee! Geronimo!
Oh my God, he's done it!
Yeah. I could hear your voice down below, you know.
Laughing.
How are you doing?
Stephen, I'm actually glad that I did do it in the end.
Oh, I know. No.
So, what's your funniest moment?
He's got loads.
Should we just leave you alone for a minute? We'll come back.
Not 4 days.
I don't know, I think Trevor the turkey was a funny one.
Oh, lovely. Is that your eldest? Why are you showing us pictures of turkeys?
It's not just a turkey. Notice last night's echo there as well.
Ah, the turkey can read.
That's to show you when the picture was taken.
You can't read the date on this paper.
No, but, I mean, you can read the headline showing you it to be last night.
That's very interesting, love. Do you mind if we get on with our lives now?
This turkey, fresh as a daisy, can be yours for as little as £10.
What's that?
A turkey?
It's alive.
Well, I said it was fresh.
I can't take it like that.
Oh, you're not going to go back on the agreement, are you?
I'm not going back on anything, you are.
Me, I promised to deliver a fresh turkey in its prime. I mean, all you've got to do is kill it and give me the other £5.
You've been involved in a lot of those scams, haven't you? Especially with...
Yeah, with all the stuff we've had to do with all the funny gear, wasn't it?
Well, I think a lot of the time when we've played scenes, I don't think it's actually been intended.
No.
That this is the, you know, the main comic plus the show, whatever. It sort of evolves. I mean,
it comes out of the situation, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's
rather
not necessarily
than
written like that, but it's the situation the comedy comes out of how you've done it.
Because people have said to me, oh, my husband, you know, every time you come on screen, you two together come on screen, we just fall about laughing, and you think, well, why? What did we do? You know.
The Yorkshire Moors. No one's going to miss a piece of them.
Sinbad, I am not pinching turf.
Well, I'll have to do it on my own then, won't I? You can sod off.
Well, if you do, I won't grass on you.
Well, some of the things we've put in deliberately, haven't we? I mean, like Max's...
We pinched Max's round table sleigh.
You like this one? It's absolutely foolproof, I'm telling you. No, listen, believe me, this one, mate, is gonna slay you.
Right, we're a bit early, aren't we?
No, listen, you've got to catch them early when they're on their way to the shops and they've got money left to donate.
Yeah, but what are they going to think that they're donating to?
Well, I don't know, do I? National Health Service, eh? Look, pout not my little pixie mate. Look, I'm telling you. Point a bucket at the average punter this time of the year, right? And they fall over themselves chucking money into it, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
You do, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
nice one, girls. Cheers.
Thanks, Merry Crimbo. Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, it's my line, not you. Oh. It's just that skimping, Max to skimp on the cossies is now. Take this.
Mine's all right.
Yeah, well, you're built right for it, aren't you, eh? No known species.
I don't you think it's a bit tight us, you know, taking money off people like this?
Yeah, I do.
Well, we ended up in Bold Street and actually made 40 quid. From punters walking past the lads.
But when you were dressed up as Father Christmas, one of the funniest. Then you came to the door.
Oh, God,
yeah. Celanese Reeves at the door, and Billy was at the door, and I had to open the door and say, hey, on your way, go on, kick him off.
Ho, ho, ho!
No, no, no.
I'm offering a very unusual line in Christmas decorations this year.
Bit early for you, isn't it, Santa?
Well, my twin brother's been down in Lewis's for a week. I've got your paper chains, your tree decorations, your Christmas wreath.
I told you. No, no, no.
Well, perhaps if I could have a word with the lady of the house.
You what?
Well, the lady of the house you can
Well,
buy
you can do with these, don't you, eh? All right. Go and hang yourself with them now. Get lost, all right?
All right, Merry Christmas.
And when he came to the door, I just saw his silhouette in the door. And that was it. I couldn't open the door because I knew what was going to happen. We were just going to fall about on the floor. Everyone, action!
2 hours behind.
Action!
Yeah,
Action!
John was sort of like to see John's hand coming up to the door. And he'd go, all right, okay.
You see his shoulders.
I come to the door, I was like, sort of going like that, you know.
You see his shoulders behind it through the glass.
But it was John's hand going up to the doorknob, which was the funniest thing, because I'd sort of, action, and his hand went up, and then went back down, and I heard him go inside number 10 and go, ow, aye. And he was going, hang on a minute, and you know the way we do all these tricks, by the way, oh, I've got a fit of coughs, so you're and then I went, we went, incidentally, we went 2 hours behind on that shoot.
What was your funniest moment, you think?
One in Austria, where Telly's in the jacuzzi and the Canadian girl suddenly peels off and sits in the jacuzzi and poor Tess is sitting there like, oh.
Do you remember that years ago when you had a VAT scan and we had the scene in the front of the Farnhams and
you had to tell me off?
I had to tell you off because you were using the Farnhams address.
That's right.
And I wanted to know who else was in on the scam, and it was Jimmy. And then the scene carried on later on in the Corkills. But when the scene actually came out, and I watched it 6 weeks later because he was making me laugh good style, and I was absolutely on the floor.
No, he was looking at me and laughing.
Yeah.
I wasn't making him laugh.
No, of course not. Totally professional. But there's a reaction of me in that scene where I'm actually looking at you, and I start saying, and they took it. They actually took that, and it's actually in the scene. And it's so painful to do, and especially when he's trying not to laugh, and then he makes out that he's got a cough, you know, to try and cover it up.
Right. So enough of your play acting.
Hey, Maxie.
Go on. Got an appointment.
What's up? Hey. Hey, watch it, mate. I used to do boxing, you know. I can't use me full strength. These are registered with the busies. Hey, all right, it's all right. Don't push. Hey, that fella that did that ended up in hospital, mate. Yeah, he's a cripple. Hey. Hey, all right, don't push. I know me way around. Been here longer than you know. Yeah, he's out.
All right, son.
What's going on, hey? He's rumbled, yeah.
You what? Hey, keep that shut. How's the neighbourhood watch coming along?
There's funny scenes, and there's funny, like Mickey and Dina said about things that happen when it's not supposed to be funny. The funny scene was where the Dixons went on holiday. I was lucky as Brian, he got Barbados and Austria. We got Wales in a caravan, which turned out to be the field at the back of Brookside. And it's got to be a really horrendous day. The rain is lashing down, but it was in May, and this day was absolutely roasting. So all the crew are stripped off, and we're supposed to be soaked. So this is what the general public don't know, do they? It's supposed to be raining. We're in this old caravan with a hose pipe, you know, and that's simulating all the water coming down.
Have you seen this rain? It's here for days. Yeah, but it hasn't kept us in now, has it? I love being by the sea when it's lashing down.
I think it's a nice change.
It's a pity the farmer's away. He normally lets us help out a bit on the farm, you know.
Where's he gone?
O'Dare, Tenerife.
He's not daft, is he? That was funny. Well, I thought it was at the time. I like the barbecue.
Ron, we really should be going.
Oh, hang on, Maxie. I'll be with you in a minute. I'll just get rid of this lot.
Hey, Ron Dixon, you're not getting out of it that easy.
Getting out of what?
You're going to limbo.
Just hang on.
Oh, come on, you little fuzzy-duzzy. Join in the fun. And hey, Maxie, get ready. You're next.
Oh, fuddy-duddy, eh? Right, I'll show you. Oh, fuddy-duddy, get that bar up. There comes Ron Dicko, king of the limbo.
There was another barbecue, wasn't there, with you two involved in this garden? Yeah, with the choice.
No, I've had enough, thanks.
Not for me, thanks.
Still, I can't finish this one.
come on, do you know how much they cost?
Yeah, more than eating the fork.
Listen, that offer mate, he owed me a few veggies, but we took the meat instead, didn't we, Sid?
Yeah. Oh, where'd those ale barrels come from then, eh?
From Michael Choi's party.
That was a funny one with the chickens, where you sold me the chickens here. And
Got them wrong. Got what? Chickens you asked for.
Hang on. What chickens?
Remember, I came round last week.
Yeah, you were asking about cleaning the windows on my new shop.
Yeah, and I said to you that I could get you some chickens half price.
Could have sworn you said fish.
First signs of old age that you know, and loss of memory. I definitely said chickens.
All right, I'll have a look. Are you in the van?
Go on.
Tell you what, you're lucky that me customers like a bit of chicken for the Sunday dinner.
Well, you won't be sorry, because these little beauties will sell out in minutes.
All right.
There you go. 6 of the plumpest chickens I can find.
Remember once when Barry, God, I was seeing Paul Usher, he played Barry. He came over to use the phone, and I was having this thing with his mother, and I'd been written this big, long speech about how much I loved his mother, how much I worshipped her, everything pouring my heart out, which is like a page and a half long.
Listen, Barry, lad, you're going a bit far here, but that's all right. Just this once, that's all right. You talk like this again, I'll break every bone in your body, but for now it's all right. Have you got that?
Oh, will you?
Yes! I love your mother. Oh, yeah, you love her too, but it's a bit different, because all you've done is take off her all your bloody life. Take! No wonder you love her. Well, I fell in love with her, see, and I haven't had nothing off her. I haven't had that off her. But I fell in love with her the same, and I just want to give her everything I've got. This house, me money, everything. I love her, and I just want to give. Now, when you've grown up, you see the difference between me and you. But until you do, just keep your bloody mouth shut, because I'm not going to take any more of this crap off you. You hear me? I love her!
Does that mean I could use the phone, man?
Yeah.
Wonderful, like one line. It was very funny.
Yeah. That thing where we built the doors, that was
Oh, the
quite
doors,
funny
the partition between the Dixons and the
It's a bit
Farnham.
crazy, but it had its moments, you know.
The sight of somebody having to build, you know, all the doors.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
I see you've been busy while we were away.
Now, you've noticed then, have you?
Oh, noticed? Oh, yes, we noticed, all right. Soon as we drove into the close, as a matter of fact, I said to Patricia, I said, oh, look, Ron Dixon's built a fence. And she looked and she said, oh, yes, so he has.
What's it like to actually have, to get married or divorced on screen, you know?
Well, the marriages are funny, aren't they? Because nothing ever goes right
together
marriage.
when you're doing that.
I think the Brookside have actually used the marriages and the ceremonies, they've actually used them as a vehicle, as only part of the storyline. In actual fact, there's something else that's happening. I think you had a big storyline during my wedding.
Actually, that was a funny scene at the wedding in the marquee. Again, there was a lot going on, wasn't it? You were getting married.
That's right.
I was fighting with Bev.
I had the drug stains.
You were the waiter. And that's what I mean, when you get a scene like that and everybody sort of bounces off one another. That's great.
Will you look at this? Bold as brass. Trust her to flaunt herself.
And then we don't need trouble, do we?
Yeah?
Didn't expect to see you two here.
No, well, we did have a bit of a bust-up, but Bev decided that she couldn't live without me, didn't you, love? Must be true, love, eh?
Hey, look, Ron. I'm sitting at the same table as Frank and Lynn.
Yeah? Hello, Mandy, love. Hey, it's not often we see you out and about.
Oh, aye, bit of order. They're here, everyone. Come on. Let's give them a welcome toast. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the newly wedded Mr. and Mrs. Matt and Patricia.
Hi, Bright. Up already, are you, mate?
Speeches, family stuff. Only wanted to wish Patricia well. Don't really know anyone else.
Oh, yeah, right. Listen, pick me up earlier on. It's keeping me going great style.
Hey, they're that good, though, aren't they?
Oh, wonderful.
It's good seeing you again, you know.
Well, we've missed you too. The girls like seeing you round.
How do you feel? Have you... Well, you know.
I think it's all right. What you want to say?
Well, it'll do, yeah.
I can't compete with those two.
It's true then, is it? And what else were you and this Steve planning to do, eh? Apart from run off behind me back. Leave it, love. Everything. I chucked in everything for you. Look what a ride you took me for. You were prepared to get off with Drummer Boy and sail the seven seas.
But I didn't, Ron. I came back to you.
Yeah, because he wouldn't have you, would he? So you came back to me, the last resort. What a joke I am.
Please, Ron, not today.
All right, Maxie. I'm going, aren't I?
Billy and Sheila's wedding was good, wasn't it? Because that had comic moments in it.
Yeah.
You know, the car breaking down.
You'd make it, or wouldn't you?
What's up, Frank?
It has gone down.
Oh, no, I don't believe it. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Frank!
Oh, God.
There's a garage just round the corner.
Come on.
Hey, we can push it there, no problem. We'll still be on time.
Billy, take the wheel. We don't want you getting all sweat before the wedding.
It's dead easy, this, with the three of us.
Hey, soft lad, he said the three of us.
Hey, Billy, you'll laugh at this one day, kid. You will.
Over your grave, I will.
Please don't go.
God, he's late. Everyone's late. And you've got, like, the in-laws there that you don't want.
Jimmy, give us the rings. Oh, just give them here, will you?
My first screen kiss was with Cheryl, who played Marcia. And we got a couple, I think. But I can't remember exactly where it was. But she's a hell of a kisser. And she's, that's all right. It was one of them where she sort of kissed me, and you know, I said, oh well, rather.
Race to that last toy.
If we have to be technical, it's the turkey, but...
What about you, Bri?
Terry's first screen kiss was with Michelle, played by Tracy J.
About this car thing.
Sorry about that. Honest.
I know. That's what I've decided. We'll get an estate, eh? Suit both of us.
Unfortunately, that took place in the middle of the close, and Paul knew I was a little bit embarrassed about doing it, so as we come to do it, he managed to get practically everyone on site in the middle of the close, including Ronald and Jean out of the canteen. That was like a very embarrassing moment. I got a nice round of applause after it, like by about 50 people.
What about you, John?
Well, luckily, Kate and I had been working together for about 3 months before we had the first kiss. That's when we were married, you see. It took 3 months for them to kiss. And that day, he brought in all the equipment, like the toothpaste and the 3-ball mints and things like that.
Hey.
Yeah. And it was easier because, like, we sort of got to know one another working together. So.
But you had to do one of our biggest kisses, wasn't it? You know, the one that the nation was waiting for.
Oh yes.
The Sheila one.
The Sheila one, yeah, which was like sort of a big build-up to that one too, wasn't there? Clark Gable was involved too. In the next morning. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, that's right.
No, that was a big. Everyone was waiting for that one. I think
That's
this smackaroo. So we have to make a meal of it. All I want to do is look after you.
I know.
So why not? It's all up here, isn't it? Telling you not to. What does it say here? It's simple, isn't it? Happy New Year. Come up for there.
Again. We'll go again on that one. Again.
What about you, Dean?
Well, the first kiss must have been with Kathy, Jimmy's girlfriend, but I think it was just a peck. But it's interesting, those scenes. It's like we've probably all been involved in bed scenes with your spouse, as it were, on screen. And it's interesting. It goes back to the relationship that you build up with each other, and you find yourself doing things in bed with somebody who really is not much better than a complete stranger. But you do it, don't you? It's got to be done.
Got to greet your
Get on
team.
with
Part of the job.
Part of the job.
So what you, Steve?
I think it must have been Patricia.
Still love me.
more than ever.
A nice kiss was with Susanna when she stayed round at the farms. I don't know why she was the ex-wife. Seems to come on the scene again, but that was quite a long kiss. That was quite nice.
Susanna, I really will miss you. I'll miss you all.
You enjoyed that?
I enjoyed that one, yeah.
I got to kiss Irene, Dee Dee. And of course Jackie Corkill. And Bev now, Sarah Weiss, yeah?
Yeah, great. Thanks.
Is that it, like?
Is that better?
No, for starters. Yeah.
After 5 minutes.
So I've done very well for kissing.
Yeah. How did you find that storyline, you know, with the younger woman? You know?
The age gap could be fatal. I said if she dies, she dies. Ah, well, another day, another dollar, eh? Got any plans for tea, love?
Sorry.
Do you know what? I could do with a nice steak and kidney pud. Really fancy something good.
How about me?
You?
Well, you did say we could have an early night.
Yeah, I know, love, but well, that was before we went upstairs, wasn't it?
Well, I can't help me hormones, can I?
Yeah, well, surely you've got none left, not after today. I mean, twice in one day.
I'd like a bit more kissing, actually.
So we just come to the sort of the final bit then. I mean, how would you all sort of sum up your characters, you know, in a few chosen words, you know? Who wants to start that? Mick? You know, how would you sum up your character?
He's an eternal optimist.
We shall fight them on the beaches. What do you reckon?
He's an amalgamation of all the good guys. Every kind of optimistic thing that there is about people from Liverpool, because you know he is typically Liverpudlian.
What's the point?
The point is in there. And no matter what happens, I'm going to keep this family together for you. I'll adopt Rachel if I have to. This is our home. And I'm going to wait here for you for as long as it takes. Me and the baby.
Why are you so good to me?
Because I love you, you divvy.
I'd say he was Mr. Dependable, with a nice heart and very gullible. So I'll say that.
What are you talking about?
There's £27,500 under the blanket there under Stephen.
What?
It's everything I've got and it's yours.
Terry, I can't take...
I'm making you take it. It's the life insurance from Sue and Danny. It's only sitting there in the bank and I can't think of a better use for it than to get rid of Barry. Apolitical. His politics with his family. And just an ordinary bloke, really.
Do you know something? I really fancy taking you out for a drink.
What for?
I don't know, just fancy one myself.
Nothing I'd like better, though. I could just go a few pints. But I don't think we can afford it.
Oh, come on, Billy, things aren't that bad.
No, but it could get worse, what with Christmas coming. Not to mention a certain somebody's Swiss holiday.
Yeah, agreed, but a few drinks won't put us in the warehouse. I can always cut down on my housekeeping, especially food.
You what? Shut up, you, and eat your scouse.
It's hot pot stew.
The lovable rogue. The eternal loser, but he's always the one who bounces back no matter what. Never be put down.
You look the business. You look the business.
Oh, look, are we taking these off or what?
Look, swap them round, right? Look, long kecks for, you know, the longest legs, big coats for the widest shoulders. It's simple. Go on.
Well, all right,
lads,
All right, well, Sinbad, look, this must fit you. Doesn't mean it doesn't fit me.
They're too long for me.
Just get this right.
All right, just a minute. Hang on, just a minute.
Hey, go easy with them, will you? They're here on a favour, those. Do you know what I mean?
Put your arms up. How are these in the waist? Well, I need my arms, don't I? Yeah. I've caught myself now, look.
Yeah, this is crazy. Right, well, that's me boxed off anyway. I've got my ma to do this up. I'm off the registry office.
Oh, well, thanks very much, Barry. I'll do the same for you sometime.
Cheers, Sinbad.
Well, how many's going to the office?
You're not, are you?
No, well, I'm looking after the house.
Who's looking after you, then?
Oh, very funny, yeah?
There's 7 of us. Tracy's going to meet us there, OK?
So you've just booked the 2 cabs then, have you? Yeah, what time are you coming?
Oh, no. I think he's very young. Extremely young. Youngest
Handsome.
Here. Handsome for wears a wig, unfortunately. I would say that Max is probably your friendly, liberal sort of chap who could, if he turned to politics, that's where he would probably lie.
Well, I borrowed it. For you. For Elsa. Look, I want you to put everything down now, and I want us to float away together in each other's arms.
Max, this is ridiculous.
I know, it's ridiculous. There's 2 people who are madly in love with one another and are going to be apart for the next 3 months. I know it's a bit over the top, but what else could I do? How can I stop you leaving me again?
You know, I have got to go to Oxford for my work.
And you know I want to come with you. As your husband.
Max?
Patricia?
But...
Will you marry me?
Yes, Max. I will marry you.
Bit of a dreamer, but ever so young.
Pratt. Ron, he's basically a well-meaning but very, very small-time failed entrepreneur, but a good kisser.
God almighty, Ron, you couldn't give those beans away.
Just a matter of time, love, just a matter of time.
People are too frightened to come out.
Yeah, but they've got to eat, haven't they? Just wait till they get the munchies. Yeah, I wanted to tell you, like lambs to the slaughter. Morning!
All right, Ron.
Hey, got some nice tins of corned beef for you.
No, thanks. Please have it with me guts.
You sure you're not wasting your time?
I'm not beaten yet. Supply and demand, innit? We've got all the supply. Let's just wait for the demand.
How would you sum up your time at Brookside in one word?
Lucrative.
And that wasn't a Freudian slip.
Not being on as much as Vince.
One word, he said.
Come on. Productive.
Very difficult to put it into one word, to be concise. I'd say enjoyable.
It's very difficult, it is, isn't it? One word. That's happy.
Exciting.
It's cost-effective, one word.
That's my time. That's my...
Yeah. Challenging.